Yes, as always, you never know with the internet of this country. Um, it's sad, really, but you can't terribly do much about this. I have convinced myself that can't do anything much about this. So let's not go into that. And we're definitely gonna go into our analysis that we were doing for the tier list. I know I came a long way to discuss this. Uh, of course, opinions are my own. I'm, of course, and I'm when I say that opinions are my own, I don't mean that I know everything. Um, but I have seen this game a lot recently, even more than I played the game itself. So I'm just gonna keep things real simple for all of you guys, just to kind of make you understand that things are real simple here, as far as character dissection is concerned. I know for the fact that Fakum Ram is still an impact. Okay, for instance, uh, you know, let's say, okay, we have a problematic, sidestep nerf for Fakum Ram, but he's still gonna be stronger, as we all know, considering his potential. You know, uh, Akuma and Panda is a World Tour winner characters, remember? So if that means if those characters played right, they have the capacity to win tournaments as well. So same goes for Fakum Ram too, in my humble opinion. Coming back to Akuma, I don't think I need to go into much detail to why Akuma is strong. I personally believe we all know. Yes, it's always going to be a huge factor. Huge factor about his damage and everything. But let me put it this way: that his damage is being overshadowed by the meter gain now. So I mean, he's strong, but it's not the same as he was. Like double forward four was a combo, right? He If he has 2 bars in the final round, that is your guy to basically win from anywhere you bloody wish. So it's a huge factor, at least for me. So yeah, coming to Paul Phoenix. Paul Phoenix is an amazing character. He has been a damage hungry character from day one, in every game. And, and since he's is very iconic character, so they have kept him real strong, right? If any, like most of you guys probably know that, that if anyone you come across and you talk about Tekken, they know Paul, right? So he's very much popular into the fans. That's exactly why they have kept him so strong. So that's another reason to why Paul is going to be really amazing as a character. So, and of course, forward 1+4 is broken, followed by the Death Fist. He needs damage nerfs, and, his death, like Rage Art combo does the whole thing, and it speaks itself. Zafina is so fast. Most of the characters of the game basically can't even compete with her as far as movement is concerned. She has an amazing backdash, and she has the most amazing poking tools in the game till this day. You can argue, but it's not going to negate the fact. So coming to Leroy, Leroy is still strong. He has the same game, but his frames have been tweaked, especially that staff block has now less plus frame. Down 1+2 has now less plus frames. Back 1+2 is still fast. Orbital has have been tweaked as well. So this character is the same. He can bloody parry you from anywhere he wishes to. So know that he's always going to be an impactful character, and he's going to slay you. Okay, that's exactly why he's still a tournament specific character. Coming to Eliza. Eliza has the most insane wall pressuring tools, one of the most amazing potential to carry. Like, wall carries are piece of cake for this character. But, if she can't, if for instance, if in a situation she can't carry long enough, well, she can carry if she has a meter. And knowing the fact that she can basically build meters so quickly, she's always going to be a threat. So moving on to our next character, Kazuya Mishima, right? So my only justification to put Kazuya in S tier is going to be his actual potential. His actual potential is Choksai or Boalov. I think Boalov is even going to be not in my list because he's not consistent. I'm talking about Choksei. If you can play on the level of Choksei, Kazuya is S tier. Or if you can play like Crazy Dong Paul, Kazuya is S tier. They make it look like an S tier Kazuya. Others don't. Not even myself. I have been playing this character for a very long time. I can't play like an S, but I know it's Kazuya's damage potential. If I basically can play so well if I have a very good defense with Kazuya. If as good as I have the offense, so it's always going to be impactful. So moving on to our next character, Steve in the A. I mean, Steve is a pretty old character. Sometimes things goes against him because many people have been playing this character. So he's kind of easy to deal with as an opponent, but he has those tools that basically makes him so ridiculously dangerous. He has the most amazing back one, back two that gives him a combo. Down forward two slightly nerf, but he still, if you have execution enough, you can still carry the combo. Jin Kazama, forward 4 spam anytime you want, day, night, evening, anytime you bloody wish. This guy knows when to land, and of course one of the most amazing wall carries in the game, and and the Oki setups too. So I mean, Oki setups, I'm talking about the advanced Jin players. I'm not talking about every average Jin player. So Geese Howard, well, I just need 2 bars in the final round. That's Geese Howard. And then if I can't kill you, I have a deadly rave to make sure that you're killed. Moving on. Alisa is a character that basically just can spam neutral 4 from anywhere, and then anything she sees coming, she can basically just power crush that, right, anytime she wishes. And then she's directly into the chainsaw stance that you basically need to poke to get her out from. So moving on to Kazumi. Kazumi is still so strong that if if you want to, I always say that if you want to learn Kazumi, you definitely, like, if you really want to learn Tekken, you need to learn Kazumi first, because she will basically give you the most basic and amazing fundamentals of the game. And of course, a person like Arsalan is so well because he has the most amazing defense, and he made the most out of this character. And if you have a good defense, I think Ulsan is your answer. He still plays this character in grand finals too, and he likes to use this character in the brackets as well. So moving on to Devil Jin. Devil Jin, I think his potential for a back 2-1 damage in the wall is really insane. His combos have been literally just lit from that very move. And of course, as we all know, a sickest hell sweep that you always need to kind of judge. And guess what? And Devil Jin is basically, Devil Jin should have been on Kazuya's place. I know a lot of people, a lot of you guys have been arguing with me on that, and I really respect that. Yes, I kind of agree to that. That yes, Devil Jin is more stronger than Kazuya, considering Kazuya doesn't have a wave mix up, a wave mid mix up. Like if I do wave, I can only do down forward 2 as a mid mix up, right? And that's punishable. But Devil Jin is wave forward 2. He's a traditional Mishima player from Tekken 3, right? So that's exactly what makes Devil Jin so strong. So moving on to Julia, one of the most amazing wall carries in the game. And of course, if you can mix it up well with her 2 stances, right, and then the unblockable just frame near the wall, you're definitely in the game, right? And of course, if you can basically just play the character to its merit, she is always going to be a pain in the ass, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me just have a look. Zishan Jafar, walaikum assalam. I'm doing great, thank you very much. So moving on to Murdock. I think the John has really shown the potential of this character. I mean, it's as simple as that, he does have, but let me just tell you, this character is very hard to play. If you think that he's not Mishima and he's easy, no. You basically need to learn a lot of his mind games. Tackle precision has to be really on point. Walaikum assalam, Hasib. So no, it wasn't the light. It was my internet, man. I'm really sorry, and I already said that to the viewers watching it already. So I hope that I'm making you guys understand why these characters I have placed them there. So Murdock, amazing 70-30. He has, if you're not good or quick enough to break his tackle, you're in trouble, and he's likely to kill you in the percentage of 70 to 30. So 70% is the chance that he's gonna kill you. Bryan is the real hard worker, minus the taunt jet upper. I said minus the taunt jet upper. It looks so cheap, but if you can basically execute it well, good for you. But if someone who can't do it, Bryan is a mid-tier for them. If you can do everything right, so Bryan basically needs to be placed where he is. So Shaheen is all, I mean, he's amazing as it is. I mean, he has all the amazing tool, and he's safe on neutral, has the slide mix-ups as well, and he knows his way around real well. In the I'm so happy you are back. I waited years for this stream. I understand that. Of course. I mean, I was missing you guys too, I'm not gonna lie. So, I mean, Shaheen, I've already explained it. So, Chaolan. I put Chaolan, and it's so amazing that most of the people didn't complain about Chaolan. I thought that people will hammer me for putting him there, but I'm glad that I basically just didn't receive as much criticism from the people, and I'm really happy on that fact too. So, moving on, this character is basically just simply hard execution character, which basically has a potential. And guess what? 90% of the Tekken players do not know what to do against this character. Hardly many people ever labbed this character. I'm talking about my FGC in specific, not the world FGC at this point. Okay. Oh, okay. So I want to hear your opinion. Like, Hasib, I just said that. Okay, quick. I have already explained it. I do not settle less than an execution of Choksei or Crazy Dong Paul. If you see those Kazuyas, do you ever think, just be loyal to yourself and loyal to the game? Do you ever feel that Kazuya is an A tier? No! Because those guys, guess what? Down forward 2, 13 frame electric, no problem. Do you know what does that mean? 70% of your gauge is empty now. Heaven forbid if he has a rage, he's gonna kill you. Right? So that's exactly, if Akuma deserves to be there for being so much damaging, and Paul has to be there, why not Kazuya? You know, it's all about the hands that matters, right? If you have those hands and if you have that sick, you know, execution, Kazuya is the guy, and he can basically, he is definitely going to be in the S rank. Yeah, one combo puts you in rage. That simple is that. That's how simple is that. So I'm not gonna go into much detail. And if you need more details, I have explained it. And I'm gonna be real quick and wrapping up the things here. So moving on. Yes. Well. Okay. Is there a freaking full screen button here or something? What? No. Anyways. So. If you pay attention what I said, the placement orders are my opinion, my own opinion. And if you look above, I said order to complement characters on their potential. I didn't say he's strong in season this and he's strong in season that. I'm talking about the overall potential. I'm not going into season shit at the moment. Okay, yes, I'm supposed to make season 3 list. That's exactly why I said it has a season 3 flavor to it, right? So based on the current situation of the game. So moving on to you know, Li Shaolan, 70% of the people do not know the matchup of this character. That's exactly why he's so strong, and he is basically your guy. So Li Wulong, excuse me. The guy basically has tons of potential. He can basically just literally kill you if you basically do not know anything about this character. On top of everything, guess what? If this guy mixes things well, he's always catch you off guard, right? And guess what? You need to go and check how much command list he has, right? So he can mix things up to a level. His game is definitely going to reach to an infinite potential when he can basically just, you know, maneuver things, right? But that doesn't mean that, you know, he's not beatable. He is beatable. Same goes with Hwoarang, you know. Moving on to Hwoarang, I mean, he has tons of potential, you know, infinite game, you know. I don't think he has, you know, as infinite game as Lei. That's why he's, you know, Lei is, you know, one step ahead of him. But Hwoarang is the same kind of guy. Yo, Muddassar, khair hove, bro. Long time no see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel you on that. I really missed you guys too, man. So Hwoarang has the same potential. You know, he's amazing. You know, everyone knows how freaking sick he is. You know, everyone knows, you know, he can be a damage hungry near the wall. You know, everyone knows that, you know, you have to be really careful to block all those down 3-4 mix-ups. And, you know, he can basically, you know, be very offensive at times. So that's exactly why he has been placed there. Ling Xiaoyu. So if you didn't pay attention, let me just add you. A tier from Steve, okay, with the exception of Steve, because Steve is kind of a constructive player too, you know, stance-based character. From Steve till Shaheen, these characters are safe on neutral. Okay, pay attention. They're safe on neutral. Most of the time, they will come out of their moves easy. And if they block and you did something wrong, they can kill you, right? Same goes for now from Li Shaolan till Leo. All of these characters are hard execution characters, right? Hard execution, hard mix-ups, right? Too much moves, to juggle with, and then constructing a strategy, just to kind of construct the round and, get your win. So hard worker people, the more hard worker you are, you deserves to be in A, never in the B, right? Your character is tough. It has the potential. You may not have the potential, but these characters definitely deserves to be in A, considering how tough they are. Okay, let's go into I think. Okay, let me just talk a little bit on Ling Xiaoyu. Of course, so much moves, so much mix-ups. If you maneuver more, you get more mix-ups too. Yoshimitsu, moving on to Yoshimitsu, he has 7 frame slash. He can bloody kill you from whatever he want, right? So, but then again, guess what? His game is so tough and will take you probably a year to be a master of this character. Leo is very strong. His mid game, safe mid options into quarter circle 2-1, spam it whenever you want. 2-1, go into the back stance as well, right? And a hell sweep, right? And that sidestep 1+2, safe. And if it hits on counter, double forward 3, down 1+2, 2 is guaranteed, right? A wall combo that basically gives him the last punch and the opponent is facing the floor, right? So all of that, all of that, matters. So that's exactly why. Law. A lot of people complain about Law in the B. How many Law players do you see nowadays? This is my question. How many Law players do you guys actually see? None. Hardly. Some of the veterans who have been playing Law for ages. These are the only people who have been playing Law. How many of you have actually started playing Law as a character? None. Right? So Law definitely has the potential. He's hard execution character considering the what you call dragon stance cancels and maneuvering dragon stance, and then parry. Parry is everything for Law, and he has the most amazing mix-up with down back 3, and forward 1+2, and the magic 4, right? And the most amazing part, a best 14 frame punish or 13 frame punish. That 3+4 4. It is probably the best whiff punish in the game. Dragunov. So Dragunov, we all know this guy is always in the game just because he has the best low, one of the best lows in the game, down to, and one of the best triple dash 2, which probably gives you +7 or 8. Excuse me. So considering that, he's always going to be there in the B category, where he can be, like, you can never really underestimate Dragunov ever. If you never played much against this character, he's definitely gonna kill you. So I think the down to animation nerf was a little bit too much for him, but that was supposed to be done considering season 1. So Claudio is so strong, but he is basically just helpless against certain characters. That's the only thing that basically makes him weak. Otherwise, he's not. So we'll leave the stream open. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Kill, for stopping by. Yeah. So now, Claudio. Claudio has a very sick triple dash 2. What is high? Oh, okay. Well, I can mix it up with triple dash double forward 4. Double forward 4, is a good gimmick, and his starburst potential is really amazing. That's exactly why he's sitting on number 3 in the B category. So, moving on to Master Revan. I don't think that other than Tishumon and with the likes of Phantom, uh, you guys might have ever seen a great Revan player. I don't think so. I can bet on that. I do have sick master Revan players in Pakistan. I have seen them. I have seen this character's potential to its maximum. When I say maximum, I really there's a guy. His name is Aves Rocks from Aves Said from Faisalabad. He has a very sick master Revan, and of course AJ plays this character too. There's another funny guy from Pakistan. His name was Much. People used to call him Much because he used to have a mustache. That was the most amazing and well knowledgeable Master Revan player I have seen in Lahore. So straight to Heihachi. Okay, a lot of people can debate with me on Heihachi. I personally believe he just lacks the 13 frame launcher. Other than that, he's perfect, where he is. He just need the 13 frame launch, I personally believe, from while standing. So, that while standing 3, 1 plus 2, they need to kind of make it faster, perhaps, otherwise this character is good. Again, if you can play Heihachi like Chokusai, that's exactly where he deserves to be. Okay? King! If you ask me, if you if you want to guys really know about my personal liking, I don't like King. I don't know. Maybe I'm bored of him. I have been playing this character since Tekken 3, and I learned all his things and grabs and stuff. But then again, how many people have you actually played King on its peak level? Hardly few of them. Yes, every country has one good King player. Yes, that's exactly how difficult he is. He's not easy, but then again, he's very good on safe, and of course, he's an amazing character as it is. His grabs has the most potential. Most of you do not know how to break all of his grab escapes, so that's exactly where he is so strong. I think he's still fine, but further nerfs might destroy him completely. I feel that too, Hasib. Since right now only hard worker mains can make him work at high level, like Aves Honey. I completely agree with you on that. Now, Gandry is really old character. People started taking this character seriously from Tekken 5. People played this character. People started to know this character from Taken 5, and people slightly got familiar with his moves and everything and stuff. So this guy deserves to be there now that he has back to 1 into the stance mix-ups. Slightly the only problem is that he's not as faster as the other characters, but he has the most amazing damage in the game, so that's exactly why he is standing there in the B category. Josie, probably not same as Bruce, not as strong, not even close. By God, I saw the dream the other day that she has, that crouch cancel, 2 like Bruce now. I don't know what the hell was that. I don't know why would I see such a weird dream, but I saw that. So just letting you know. So Josie does have a potential. Her safe game, her safe game is really good, and she's lighter than most of the characters in the game. I'm talking about her movement potential is really sick. In case you never noticed, she is really fast and she's really good. Nina is absolutely fast, considering her butterfly punches potential. She is sitting there. Yes, there are some problems. She has the worst down forward 1, right? And sidestep 1 jailing is very difficult unless you are a very high execution player of Nina Williams. Not gonna happen. Jack is there because Jack is damaged. He's just damaged. Doesn't have any speed. Fine mix-ups in middle, like his 50-50 potential is less than the other characters up laying there in the A category. So that's exactly why Jack is there. And Anna Williams, well, my own personal problems or or other things aside, Anna Williams is the Anna Williams is the most dangerous female character from the game that can basically just can not just piss you off, she can basically make you cry at times if you play like Taxi. So I have played against him. That's exactly why I placed this character. Bob, I felt like putting him in B, but that's exactly why I put him at the beginning of C. For me, he deserves to be in B. I want to put him in B, but he lacks certain tools. But if you can play like Ulson, I would honestly put him in the first. I would have replaced him with Law if you can play like Ulsan, right? So that's why he's at the very beginning. So I mean, we all know his potential. He has the Wewu to kind of scare you up. He does have Wewu double forward 2 options. Wewu hell sweeps, and Wewu up forward 3. Down back 2 is a very good tool. A panic tool, down back 2, and down forward 1, 2, and then you have the roll meatball mix-ups and stuff like that, right? So all of that makes him so threatening. Miguel is very next to Bob because they're kind of the same characters, but Miguel is less movie as Bob is, but he's as strong as Bob too. He has all the tools. If you have the execution, that's exactly. I wouldn't have mind placing him in B category, but I feel that Miguel player lacks mind games at times. They throw the moves that basically coming from the savage stances and stuff. I hardly see someone making the most out of this character. Alpha D, yo buddy, is my soul in danger? Nah buddy, you're safe here. So Miguel, I honestly think it's not the character who disappoints me as far as Miguel is concerned. It's the Miguel players who disappoint me. I recently saw ARC playing Miguel. I even played against him. I was lacking knowledge of Miguel, and he was basically thrashing me like, shut up. Everything is mine. This frame is mine. Oh, you press a button? Well, take that, bro. So I felt so much ashamed that I didn't know this character so well. Maybe the guys I was playing with were all the fools, right? So yeah. So Kuma Panda, amazing range, tons of plus frame tools, but then again shit at the movement, and of course eats the most damage in the wall. Fengui, Fengui is the only character I have empathy for. He has been trash since the beginning of the game. Imagine how exciting that combo is, in which you do forward 3-4, 1, forward 3-4, forward 1 plus 2, forward 3-4, forward 3-4, forward 3-4 is your freaking combo all day long. What is that? Forward 3-4? Twice in a combo? Maybe thrice? Are you kidding me, Bandai Namco? Oh, okay, finally, well, he was lacking, Oh yeah, he was lacking carry. They have given him down 4-2 1+2. I don't know that move. Down 4 1+2. That was a very good carry. But was it as good as Jin Kazama? Was it as good as Eliza? No. And then that character, oh well, I need to constantly move. Quarter circle, cancel, snake dash cancels. And and I'm in a freaking trouble. But then again, this character is so strong and deserves to be even more stronger. He's a very iconic character, ruled Tekken 5, and now he's in C category. Tells me how, shitty this game have become. So, Asuka Kazama is exclusively a Japanese character. You people, anywhere in the world you're playing, you're trash. You guys don't know how to play this character. Learn this character from Japanese people or some of the Korean people. And yes, I do have seen some of the most amazing Asuka players here in my country as well. But I'm not going to name them at this point. But then again, please learn this character. Make the most out of this character. You guys don't know how to play this character. Katarina, amazing. If you can play this character like Drillanda and Casimir, I would rather put Katarina next to Miguel. Okay? I would have put Katarina there. By God, I'm not lying. Even ahead of these bear monkeys. Okay, so yes, what is that? It's forward 3-4. yeah. I mean, Feng. Oh, let's not talk about him. So Katarina, if you can play Grilanda, Grilanda and Casimir, I'm gonna put Katarina next to Miguel. Okay. But I'm happy that she is here because average players average players basically made her, deserve to be there. Lili, well, once in a blue moon. Oh, well, Lili player in the rank. Oh shit, he's good. He's destroying you just because you don't know that character. Right? She's very rare. Hardly ever people have mastered this character. I think the only loyal Lili players in the world I know is Shining. Right? Other than that, if you can play Lili like Shining, I will place her again. I will place her next to Miguel. Okay? Armor King, amazing. Webu. Yay, whoa. Everything is so good. Then again, oh, the character have gotten so big. My God, he's eating medium character combos now. Oh shit. Oh, he doesn't have that anymore. Like most of the armor players are like complaining all the time. All the time. Right? He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. And then you hardly get to see this character being used in tournaments, so that's exactly where he deserves. Eddie Gordo, most of the people, put him in D, but I really respect Eddie because he has been very unkind towards me. I'm not gonna lie. I always had a very trouble against this character, so I have a huge respect for Eddie. And Lars, most of the people put Lars in D, but I'm not gonna put that in there. A good Lars player can still trouble you, like Hasib, who's in the chat at the moment. If you guys want to play against a very good Lars, you can play against this guy. And then you have Irfan Bhatti, who, Yu-Gi-Oh, who plays a very good Lars too. And again, Negan, I mean, he's good, but of course it takes someone very good to make him useful. I would have put him in B, but I chose not to since many players play this character. Oh, because I watch Walking Dead. That's the only reason why I'm playing this character, and I love it. So that basically doesn't work like that, okay? Lucky Chloe, I really wanted to put this character in B, right? Then I thought, okay, let's put her in C. But then again, nobody plays her. And yes, if someone plays her, if she was really well common to a very, like, in tournaments and in quantity, I would have placed her in B. Okay? I would have definitely placed her in B, but nobody plays her, and she basically has some problems. She's really vulnerable with some of these sidewalks and parry moves. So I mean, she gets parried very quickly, and some of the moves and the damage has a lot of potential, and despite Lars, I mean, Lars, they didn't give him, full crouch. They gave him down forward 2, but it's a full crouch 2. Difficult. Noctis, if you can play Noctis like Malik Ash and other what's his name, Kanan Trench, then I will basically definitely put Noctis in C. Or maybe in B, but I think he deserves to be there, because guess what? Imagine a characters poking specific characters just to kind of, like, put your opponent in the unrest situation, but has no damage. What's the point of the poking if you can't basically get the damage out? So that's exactly, that's exactly why, Noctis is there. Gigas, if you can play Gigas like Atif Butt does, or Dottering, and there's another guy always, Eugene Boy, then yes, Gigas is also going to be in C for me. So that's pretty much it for me. My tier list. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list from my end. And I don't know what to basically just make out of like, I know I basically can't make everyone happy, let's be honest, and most of you guys will complain about this and that and the other, but I am constantly going for what I know and what I observed while commentating, while watching these professional players making most out of, like, making the most out of that character. So that's exactly why I have put those characters there. So I don't know about you guys, but that was my take. And Jan Khan, how are you doing, bro? Jin Kazama BS plus hai kya hua? Sharim Nazmi, thank you very much for tuning in. What's up? I'm doing great, thank you very much. Bro, you plan on playing a game today? Oh yeah, man, I will definitely play. And I'm hoping to I'm hoping to do a little bit longer stream than I usually would. So I mean, I hope you guys do not mind me trying to explain my reasoning, for why I have this certain order of the tier list, right? So I said, and I have explained what I am willing to swap as well. So I hope you guys like the tier list. I will hope to see you guys soon. That's for my YouTube video. So moving